Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing weekend. So before we kick off the trading week, just wanted to keep you guys up to date with what's been going on. So if you guys haven't also been keeping up to date with what's been going on with the bond yields in Japan, really all over the world have been going up. But especially Japan, who is, again, the biggest U.S. debt holder. They own the most U.S. treasuries, a little bit north of $1 trillion. Right now, they just shared their unrealized losses from government bonds, and it hits a record $198 billion in the fiscal year of 2024. A paper loss has tripled from the previous of $66 billion, and this comes as Japan's 10-year yield doubled in 1 year to 1.5% at the end of March to now I think it's trading a little bit north of 3.5%. And again, this shows the huge downturn that, of course, Japan has been experiencing. A lot of people are speculating, not saying that they're going to, but remember, if Japan owns a lot of U.S. debt, a lot of U.S. bonds and treasuries, right? If they were to offload that, of course, it would cause our bond yields to skyrocket, therefore making it more expensive for people like you and I and the United States to borrow against those yields, right? The 10-year benchmark or the 10-year treasury is a big benchmark for a lot of mortgages. So therefore, again, we've already been seeing a slowdown in the real estate market. You guys let me know down in the comment section, especially if you're an active real estate agent. It's probably hard trying to convince people to take out a mortgage when mortgage rates are 7.5% to 8%. If you have really good mortgage for a traditional home, right? Not if you're buying a new home and they buy your points down, but nonetheless, it's been very expensive to take out a mortgage and pretty much to have debt as of right now. As long as bond yields are up, this makes it more expensive for Americans to borrow against that. The second thing that I want to make sure that you're aware of is, again, the big focus is the change of sentiment that we've seen with China. A lot of you guys saw, based off of my update as of last week, that we originally had a 90-day pause. But supposedly Trump said that the Chinese government has violated this 90-day agreement. Nothing has been signed yet, but pretty much his tone began to change, and this is why we saw pre-market session on Friday, markets sell off. Supposedly there's supposed to be a time where President Trump and the Chinese president actually jump on a call and discuss this week. I mean, they even had U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent also state that China is withholding some of the products that they agreed to release during our agreement. He confirms that the products are rare earth minerals and says it may be a glitch in the system or maybe it's intentional. So we'll learn a little bit more once the call actually happens. But the thing that I want you to understand is there's uncertainty with the Chinese agreement right now. If they figure it all out, markets should recover and continue to push up, because again, there shouldn't be anything that you should be uncertain about. But if there's more uncertainty, right, if things don't go according to plan, then maybe we can see a retracement, or maybe we will see a retracement. The last thing that I want to make sure that I keep you guys up to date is the video that I uploaded yesterday is about a guy named James Nguyen, supposedly, that opened or lost nearly $100 million with his $1 billion Bitcoin position. This aggressive Bitcoin bull has now opened a position on BTC and on ETH, 30x leverage, 25x leverage. This is a new position, and his liquidation price for Bitcoin is, let me go ahead and find it very quickly, 94,800. So pay attention to that number. And Ethereum's liquidation number is 1900, meaning that if the price falls below that, he gets liquidated because, again, he's using so much margin to borrow against his position. So at one point, his platform is just going to cut losses on his position and he loses all of that. As of right now, his average purchase price is $104,000 per Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's trading at 105.7. So it seems like he should be in the green. I'll make sure that I do my part in keeping you guys up to date. I have a flight back to Arizona. I did the half marathon out here in San Diego, and I'm going to be heading on back. I catch my flight in the next hour. Just wanted to make sure that I did my part in keeping you guys up to date. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I would love to see you for tomorrow's live trading session on Monday. And if you want to join us, remember, it's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and you can join for as little as $1.35 per day, and that's the second link in the description down below. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.